Pushing myself beyond my comfort zone sometimes feels like trying to convince my dog that the vacuum cleaner is a playful companion. He doesn't like vacuum cleaners. It's a comical yet slightly frustrating endeavor. I'm notorious for starting projects with great enthusiasm only to abandon them just shy of the finish line. My 3 unfinished books, 5 years in the making, are all a prime example. As a self-employed creative, I'm a connoisseur of half-finished side hustles. The pattern is frustrating and repetitive. I get fired up, the creative juices start to flow, and I pour weeks, sometimes months, into a project, crafting everything from the core product to the marketing collateral. And then, usually at the 11th hour, right before I'm ready to share it with the world, I freeze. It's like hitting a brick wall, and it's very frustrating. What's the secret to finally finishing what you start? That's what I've been thinking about this week. How do you find balance between perfection and fighting feelings of falling short? How do you break free from this frustrating cycle? And what does it take to move forward? Feelings of failure, discomfort, and perfectionism are all triggers of imposter syndrome. What is a comfort zone? The comfort zone is a familiar mental space where everything feels safe and predictable. It's where you know exactly what to expect. And there's no risk. They're non-existent. Staying in your comfort zone for too long can stifle your growth and prevent you from experiencing new things. I know that firsthand. It's like working from home in your pajamas every day, even when you desperately need to get out and connect with others for your sanity. It's why some people stay stuck in jobs they hate, yearning for something more, paralyzed with uncertainty. I've discovered that tackling daunting tasks in bite-sized pieces helps with getting to the finish line. It doesn't always get me there, but it does help. It helps me manage the feelings of overwhelm. It offers a way of pushing forward towards completion. My problem is not creating. It's the sharing. It's the completing. Pushing my work out into the world where my comfort zone draws the line, that's where I get stuck. Do you struggle yourself with completing projects? Are you trying to figure out a way to step outside of your own comfort zone to accomplish something important? Do you beat yourself up because you can't finish things? What is it that causes us to procrastinate? Procrastination is a constant battle, a frustrating dance with delay fueled by perfection. As an artist, I struggle with the sense that my work is never complete, always falling short of self-inflicted standard that I have for myself. It's comparing myself to others in a negative way. It's a feeling of almost there, but I think I can make it better. The ideas are good, the research is thorough, the execution is strong, but that final push for completion, that's where I get stuck. Our brains are wired to seek comfort. It's not about being lazy. When you stick to what you know, the brain rewards you with feel-good chemicals that say, yes, this is safe and it feels good. When faced with discomfort, your mind instinctively becomes cautious, and that prompts you to question yourself. Discomfort is often followed by that little voice in your head feeding you negative information out of fear. I know that firsthand. Doing it right now because I don't like being in front of this camera. As a perfectionist, I suspect that my reluctance to complete projects probably stems from a deep-seated fear of failure and the vulnerability of being judged by you. It's a classic comfort zone trap. My brain whispers, why risk exposing these deeply personal creations when what I've been doing for 30 years is perfectly acceptable? That's when procrastination sets in. Do you notice specific times that you tend to procrastinate? Are you scared of feeling insecure about something? How do you cultivate positive change? What is it that triggers self-confidence? Is it what stops you when you're trying to complete a project? In those moments of discomfort, what is your mindset? What is the little voice in your head telling you? What's it saying to you? And how are those thoughts making you feel? Right now, I'm feeling self-conscious because I don't like being on camera. I prefer being behind it. I know for a fact that mindset is a superpower. Cultivate positive self-talk and you'll find the courage to conquer fear and ignite the enthusiasm needed to embrace new challenges. Huh, easier said than done, huh? A strong self-image is the greatest asset any of us can have. I know that firsthand, and you probably do too. But how do we silence that inner critic and embrace empowering affirmations that might spark a flutter of growth? Remember, positive change isn't always comfortable. As your comfort zone shrinks, fear and self-doubt arise. I do believe that consistent practice and positive self-talk builds resilience and fuels your courage to step beyond your comfort zone. When you inevitably stumble, to be kind to yourself. Mistakes are stepping stones on the path to growth. Reconnect with the passion that fueled your initial spark and push to keep moving forward. Let's be honest. Breaking out of your comfort zone and finishing projects is tough. I know it takes a combination of clear goals, baby steps, and serious commitment to kick procrastination to the curb. It's still very hard to do no matter how hard you practice. But in time, it gets easier. Breaking free of the cycle to finally finish what I start. That's primarily centered around my rewriting of the narrative in my head, that little voice. Even if the result isn't perfect, completing something will make me feel better than leaving the things incomplete. So moving forward, leave me a comment, and if there's anything that you'd like me to share with you or talk about, I'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful day. Until next time.